Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born into struggle. Madeira wasn't a footballing hub. It was a place you left, not launched from. His mother once said, "He lived with the ball. He slept with the ball." He cried every night after moving to Lisbon at 12, bullied for his accent and body. His mother worked as a cook. His father, a kit man for a local team, battled alcoholism. The family shared one room in a tin-roofed house. Ronaldo left home at 12 to chase football in Lisbon. He was mocked for his accent, his clothes, his skinny frame. Homesick and broke, he called home crying, but he kept training. Stories from that time are legendary. Doing push-ups in the dorm at midnight, sprinting alone on empty fields, practicing headers with weights on his ankles. He once got in trouble for sneaking into the gym at night, but he wasn't there to impress coaches. He was building a weapon, himself. By 16, Sporting Lisbon knew they had something special. By 18, Manchester United made the call. In his debut, he didn't score, but the crowd gave him a standing ovation. That never happens. But that pain sharpened him. He trained obsessively, sometimes until he vomited. Coaches say that they had to force him to stop. He wasn't chasing a dream, he was hunting for survival. Manchester United took a gamble on the skinny teenager. But Sir Alex Ferguson didn't just sign a winger. He unlocked a beast. Ronaldo grew bigger, faster, and deadlier every year. 6th season, and he went from flash to fury, from step-overs to scoring titles. His move to Real Madrid in 2009 was not just a transfer, it was a coronation. Ronaldo scored over 50-plus goals a season year after year. El Clasico battles with Messi defined a generation. But even in a league of legends, Ronaldo played like he wanted to outdo God. For nearly a decade, he was untouchable. But the cracks came. Not with injury, but with ego. In 2018, he walked away from Real Madrid, where he'd won everything, chasing validation in new territory. Juventus wanted a start to push them over the Champions League line. Ronaldo wanted to prove that he was the line. But tactically, he disrupted their rhythm. Allegri's compact system never quite bent to Ronaldo's gravitational pull. But football moved on. Erik ten Hag benched him. Ronaldo wasn't just dropped, he was dismissed. Publicly, brutally. By 2023, he had joined Al Nassr. It wasn't just a new chapter, it felt like a different book altogether. Critics called it a cash grab. Others say he was ducking Messi, who had just lifted the World Cup. But to Ronaldo, it wasn't the end. It was reinvention. He scored, he sold out stadiums, he inspired a whole football movement in Saudi Arabia. But you could see it. He wasn't chasing trophies anymore. He was chasing immortality. He is 39, still sprinting like a 25-year-old, still furious at time itself. This isn't about winning, it's about refusing to lose. Cristiano Ronaldo may never lift another major trophy, but if this is the final chapter, he is writing it in fire. He used to own the world. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions League trophies, and an army of believers who saw him as football's perfect machine. Now he's playing in front of half-empty stadiums, halfway across the planet from where it all began. This isn't how legends are supposed to fade. But for Cristiano Ronaldo, this is the final stand. Under Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo was forged into something different. The flair stayed, but it was disciplined, purposeful, his body transformed, his mindset locked in. Where most players wanted success, Ronaldo wanted domination. He wasn't just working harder, he was working smarter. Cryotherapy, custom nutrition, sleep optimization. His mind was as sharp as his stepovers. In 2009, he joined Real Madrid for a then world record fee of 94 million euros. The pressure would have broken most, but not him. Ronaldo responded with 33 goals in his first season, then 40, then 46 inches. He wasn't just consistent, he was ruthless. Every goal was personal. Every match was a mission. And with each record he shattered, Ronaldo wasn't just building a career, he was crafting a legacy. Your love makes me strong. Your hate makes me unstoppable. Ronaldo. With Madrid, he won 4 Champions League titles, including the historic three-peat from 2016 to 2018. He became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer, surpassing legends like Raúl and Di Stefano. He didn't just chase history, he buried it. It redefined modern football. One was grace, the other grit. And while Messi made it look easy, Ronaldo made it look earned. But even machines wear down. And for Ronaldo, the cracks didn't appear suddenly. After conquering Europe with Madrid, he made a surprising move to Juventus in 2018. He said he wanted a new challenge. In truth, he may have wanted something else. Validation without real. He won titles in Italy, yes, but the Champions League, the ultimate prize, eluded him. Coaches struggled to build around him. Despite scoring over 100 goals in 3 seasons, Juve's system never fit Ronaldo. At 35, he was still scoring at a world-class level, but the footballing world had changed. Teams were pressing harder, defending as units. Systems were king, and Ronaldo? He was his own system. Then came his emotional return to Manchester United. Fans hoped for a fairy tale, but United were broken. He clashed with manager Erik ten Hag, refused to be subbed on, walked down the tunnel before full time, a legend acting out, or a competitor refusing to be disrespected. Ronaldo's interview with Piers Morgan was scorched earth. He called out the club's infrastructure, the coaching, even his teammates. Overnight, he went from hero to controversy. Within weeks, Manchester United terminated his contract. No farewell match, no tribute, just a press release. That's how it ended. And just like that, the man who once ruled Europe had no throne to sit on. Free agent, damaged reputation, and no European giant came calling. That's when Al Nassr entered the picture, with a $200 million a year offer. Critics laughed. They said he sold out. But Ronaldo spun it differently. He called himself a pioneer. I'm here to grow football in a new part of the world. Maybe it was PR. Maybe it was purpose. He made his debut in January 2023. The stadium was packed. The internet exploded. And Ronaldo? He scored. Again. And again. But there was a strange energy to it all. The goals felt familiar, but the stakes didn't. He was still sprinting, still flexing, but there was no Champions League anthem, no Messi on the other side, no Bernabeu roar. He led Al Nassr to second place, broke scoring records in the Saudi Pro League, inspired a wave of big-name signings. In many ways, he succeeded, but you could tell. Messi had just won the World Cup, the last jewel Ronaldo could never claim. And even if he never said it publicly, you could see it in his eyes. The fire was still there, but the world had already moved on. He's 39 now, still shredded, still training harder than players 10 years younger. He doesn't party, doesn't slack, still obsessed with proving he's not finished. But maybe, just maybe, this final stand isn't for us. It's for him. Because at this point, what's left to prove? The trophies are in the cabinet. The records are inked in history. The legacy, already global. Maybe the only thing left for Ronaldo to conquer is silence. To keep playing, even when no one is watching. Because he simply can't stop. Cristiano Ronaldo may never lift another major trophy, but he doesn't need to. Because legends don't retire. They fade into myth. And Ronaldo? He's sprinting toward it. If you watched this far, you're one of us. Phantom tells the stories others skip. Subscribe now, before the next legend fades away.